not even going to introduce yourselves at this point because this is a finale. If you've been following this whole journey with Iam Tongi through American Idol, at this point, you should know us and we know you. We're all kind of part of this big ohana at this point.
Yeah.
And this is it, y'all. The finale, the top 3, and they're going to reveal who's going to win.
They all know already, just you and I.
By the time you all watch this reaction, you do know. Actually, that's not necessarily true. There are still a lot of people who don't have access to basic television, especially people who are overseas. This whole show is 3 hours long.
Right.
At best, American Idol website posts up 15 minutes of stuff. That's why I actually think a number of people are going to be watching this for the first time. So,
all right, well, let's watch it together.
So you will be just as surprised as we are as we're going through this right now. At this point, it feels like it's an Ian's fair. You know what, baby? Every time I said I had faith in past award shows and end up being wrong, I end up feeling like somebody let me down. I said I had the faith. So I don't want to blame nobody this time, right?
Yeah.
You just don't know how these systems work. If it was designed in a way where things are more transparent, where everyone who can vote, that really represents the country could vote, that'd be great. But it's not, right? It's limited to text messaging. There's time zone issues as well. This time you have to vote live, which is a huge nightmare. Like this really could skew the results, which is why there's a tinge of scariness in this still. Right. And I mean, let's put it this way. 3 people that we thought would go through, from Tyson to even Wayne, didn't even come close. And that's a pretty good sign that you got to watch to the end. So,
well, no matter what, he is the winner.
There's been no other singer that has really, how would you say, corner the island market. I mean, there's been other people from the islands, you know what I'm saying, who have been on the show. In fact, Jasmine Trias was on the show that we saw.
Right.
But he is full in island flavored. You could just taste the poke on him, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
It's that, and that makes him unique, and I think he's cornering a market there just beautifully. There's not another person that comes close to that. And you know, the scary thing is that even though we see the data, there's a lot of data points that clearly indicate that he's the front runner for sure, right? For the number of streams of his new song, which is charted, right? I almost certainly will top #1 after tonight. The number of views he gets, like the way the crowd reacts to him live versus the other contestants. But we also know, we continually hear how country singers come up in the end and they dominate. Like Megan's a great example because a lot of people did not even think she would get this far.
Everybody's
and
shocked.
Boom, and boom. And the one thing that she does really well, and she's not doing this to play it up either, right? But and there's a lot of folks who are voting her because of this. She's a big believer in God, and she really believes that. She brings that up, and like, you know, like God has me and I have him. That's why I'm here to spread that message. And that's powerful. You have to find something that you are passionate about that connects with other people. Now, I'm not going to make any more predictions now, and I'm going to stop
Let's
it there.
just watch it.
Let's just find out what happens. By the way, if you want to hear some wicked wild stories, well, make sure you check out my podcast after all this is over.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
All right, you all. Let's do this. And away we go.
For the first result of the night. So let's bring out your top 3, America. Here they come.
Come on, y'all. Let's do this.
Well, they gave it their all in the first 2 rounds. One of them will leave the competition right now. This is the toughest part of the game. Good luck to all of you. What an incredible...
He's like, what? No one told me this.
Thank you.
I didn't get to know.
Thank all y'all. Tom, dim the lights, and here we go. Over 13 million votes so far.
Wow.
The first person to take a coveted spot in no particular order in your top 2 is Iam Tongi.
I expected at least that. Top 2.
The final person voted through into the top 2.
I mean, Colin had a lot more votes than she did, so, and a lot more views usually.
Megan Danielle.
Megan! You can even hear the crowd, like Megan.
Which means it's the end.
Wow, you talk about a come from behind story to impress everyone.
One more time for Common Style. You're the best. Where do I go? We'll see in a little bit. America, this is your top 2, Iam and Megan.
Woo!
Keep sending in your votes for them all show long. They'll compete again.
So very
later.
different.
More
I
finale
know.
in
Types
just
of
a few when
seniors.
country stars Lainey Wilson
Unbelievable.
and Jelly Roll take the stage together. Plus, international superstar.
Don't miss our
Kylie
reaction
Minogue
to that.
debuts her new
'Cause
single.
we did react to that too, yo.
One of these two is the
Two,
next
let's do this. You ready, baby?
American Idol.
These two.
Me emotional.
He's got this, baby.
Got this. Don't scare me.
I'm just saying we've been wrong maybe 50% of the time. That's why we don't play stocks. And that's where half my money crypto was gone. I'm just good at information to help you, to guide you. But after that,
Thank you both so much. How you doing?
I'm happy.
You just ready? Ready for it?
Yeah.
Lionel,
they're
looking at
so
these
ready
two,
for this to
looking
be
at all of this
over.
season, what's the pride level for you?
We're parents. I mean, we're the parents of these amazing, talented people. And I'm telling you, we could not be more proud of the fact that the hard work they put in, the diligence, they even love each other after all this. I can't believe it. But I'm telling you right now, from the parent point of view, their talent is going to take them a very long way.
Katie, everyone's buzzing about this season.
Katie
What do you have
already
to say
knows
to our 2
who's
finalists?
Katie
I
already
just
is
got a
determined.
vision
I just
of
want to tell
Chuck
you.
and Rodney holding hands, going, "Look at our kids, they did it."
Yeah. And Luke, the final word.
I'm proud of what Dave and all the contestants have done to the show this year. Just the energy of the show this year has just been at the highest level we've all seen since we've been a part.
Definitely been
of
the
this.
best
And
show in a
even
long
like
time.
I said, from the buzz that Iam's audition created till everybody growing. It's just been an amazing ride this season, watching everybody answer the bell or answer the call and the challenge.
We're all very, very grateful. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Tom, dim the lights. And
Tom, you got this. Tom is just as famous as everybody now.
After the nationwide vote, the winner of American Idol 2023 is Iam Tongi.
Not so tight, baby. Not so tight.
Megan Danielle.
Oh my God! We won!
You
Woo!
did it. Juliana with his single, Don't Let Go, Your American Idol.
Oh my God!
You would have bet. You think he's going to cry?
Take my hand and don't let go. I'm addicted to your loving. But if you should
She's
know
crying.
how my love goes, baby, stay close. You won't ever have to cry.
Oh, yeah.
So I can take from your eyes. As long as you're by my side, you won't shed no tears. Everything will long as you don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go. Everything will be just fine as long as you stay by my side. Don't let go.
Thank you so much for watching.
Woo!
We'll see you next
Wow.
year.
Sweet,
American Idol.
sweet release note that finally. I mean, I could have gone another 2 or 3 weeks of just more Iam Tongi, right? More competition, break it up. But at the same time, the stress of like having to go through every single week has got to be nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Imagine a battle of country music versus island Hawaii music.
It
That's
honestly,
really-
what it speaks to is how he transcended the island. This is so remarkable. He's built a national fan base that, yeah, I mean, he broke the...
It's a history.
This is a historic moment. Yeah, American Idol knew it too. They knew that this is going to be historical. Boy, this journey,
Oh
man, I'll
my
tell you,
God.
has
I
been
know.
so... It's been so amazing
Such a
to be
crying
on.
baby. Oh,
This is, the most I've cried in my entire
I know.
life.
I think every song that he sang is like, I just get so emotional.
Well, you get you get weepy. I broken down cried at least 2 times to the point where it's like ugly cry. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I try not to be ugly.
Maybe nobody wants to be ugly when they cry. But man, some of those emotions.
I try to hold every,
It's hard to explain, right? The kind of emotions.
For you, it definitely hits you hard, right? Because of your father. I think that's what it is.
I don't want to say it hits me hard because it's a weird.
Oh.
It would suggest that there's some unreconciled emotion that I have with my own father, which I don't feel like I do. Like I've moved on. I know he's proud of whatever I've done. He did die young. He died actually. He died young. He died at this point what my age is, and he died quick with stage 4 cancer too.
Cancer, so.
But when I hear this, something about what that could mean, like there's this possibility of something that's still unreconciled, and it's so deep inside that normally nothing gets there. But Iam Tongi is able to access that and open that up, that when it comes out, it comes out. I actually, even though I'm ugly crying, there's something still, I'm afraid if I let go, I would, an emotional breakdown. Like borderline, he's pushed me to the edge of an emotional breakdown. And I'm still trying to, I'm still keeping it together. So ugly crying is not even like DEFCON 1. Like, it's not at that level, but it's one stage below that as close to, I don't know if I've ever gotten to that point with anything we reacted to. And I think that's what a lot of people are feeling. There's still something deep down inside that, we try to go in every day. We can be emotionally tough, but when you start to access that and just some true feelings underneath there, I need a psychiatrist to access that deep down emotion of what that means, because there's something deep there. It's a rare gift. Be able to make people put down their guard that way and open their heart in that way. We want to end this on a happy note. So thank you all for joining us on this journey. And Ian, if you watch our videos, love to have you on my podcast one day if you're ever in Vegas, my man. Or on the flip side, one day when we settle in Hawaii, love to have you on the show, because then it's not just a reaction to your music, it's you performing live with us and us crying live in front of you. And all the fans out there who've been following us, I hope you continue to follow us on our journey here. On React to the World, we react to a lot of different kinds of music, or to our vlogs that we have. We'll react to the real world stuff, or my podcast that I've been building up. There's so many things that we hope makes the world feel like a smaller place.
Mahalo, everyone.
I will say this: if Ian decides to have a concert in Hawaii next, all right, we'll go to see that.
Yeah. At least we have enough time to plan.
Yeah.
Or if he's going to perform somewhere here.
Like in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see him in Hawaii. I would wait for that.
Hawaii. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Hawaii
You
it
want the
is.
real vibe.
I want the real island vibes.
Okay, I don't disagree with that.
Aloha, y'all.